everybody, welcome back. Rod J here to take a look at another beer. Going to take a look at one from Goose Island. This is the Goose Island Oktoberfest. Now this one actually comes in at a 6.4 ABV and 17 IBUs. Have not had this one previously, so looking forward to tasting it. They actually recommend you use a Stein glass, so the closest thing I actually have is my Pilsner Urquell mug that I just got the other day, so I'm going to use that to put this beer into. And as far as any date, now they tell you on the bottle it's within 180 days of the packaging date, and on the label they give you that packaging date right there, usually around the neck of the bottle. So this was actually bottled back on July 15th, so plenty of time out as we are now at the beginning of September. So this one is also talked about as having pleasant hints of dried apricot and toffee aroma. Outside of that, nothing else really sticking out in the bottle. Nice little artwork with the Oktoberfest hat and everything. So let's go ahead and get into a glass and check out the appearance.
Hey, how you doing?
So using a smaller glass, poured a little bit aggressively, but easily up over a 3-finger head, actually poured out on this one. You can really see a lot of the carbonation on the glass. It's got a nice deep golden color, deep, I would probably say deep orange yellow. Once again, going back to that sunset type color. The head itself, off-white, pretty much a tan head. Has some nice creaminess to it, some rockiness as well. So looks pretty good in that regard. And as far as the beer itself, good amount of clarity, not much cloudiness or murkiness there. And I'm trying to get it to the camera, so there you go. You can see some of the carbonation taking place. So very active and lively beer. Go ahead and get an aroma on this one now.
And what the hell is that smell?
So you take a look at the aroma. The aroma does give you that hint of apricot, as it talks about. It does give you the toffiness. You have a lot of the malt sweetness coming out. Very malt forward beer. Not getting too much of the hoppiness, but again at 17 IBUs, not expecting to get a lot of the hoppiness. But compare this to one I had just done with Great Lakes and their Oktoberfest. You can catch a little bit of that hoppiness on the back end. Not getting too much of that here. But overall, nice, pleasant smell. Let's go ahead and check out the taste.
I do want to know what it tastes like.
So the taste on this one is very smooth. The carbonation, as lively as it looks, is very soft when you actually go to drink the beer. Getting a nice mouthfeel, feeling the flavors really on my tongue as I drink this beer. Got a nice, pretty good average duration for the mouthfeel there. Very relaxing, very dry texture. Not too much on the back end as far as it being watery, and nothing for any type of astringency. Really crisp at the end.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Overall, I would actually say this is a pretty solid offering. I think the appearance that this beer has, it displays what you would expect on an Oktoberfest type beer. When you look at the color, you look at the head, you look at everything along the packaging there. As far as the aroma, it gives you that nice fall sense on the smells that you get out of it. The apricot and the toffee really come together well with the malts, and it provides a nice balance against the hops. And as far as the taste, I think it's pretty smooth. I think this is a nice one you could sit around the fire pit, bonfire, whatever it is, out in the back deck, and really sit back and enjoy this one. Would definitely recommend this beer. This is the Goose Island Oktoberfest, and of course with Goose Island, people always ask if it's really still a craft beer. I kind of put it in that category of being crafty, and that it's kind of the in-between. They still make some good beers. I'm not sure on all the distribution that they have on all the different styles, and that's what usually kicks you out of the craft beer type situation, but I still think Goose Island is a pretty good company, and I think you'll be pleased if you're looking for a good Oktoberfest beer to try. So, once again, Goose Island Oktoberfest. If you've had this one, let me know. Put some comments in the comments section. I'd like to see what you thought about this beer. And I'm going to finish this one. Appreciate you swinging by, and cheers. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Does this guy know how to party or what?